The Whispering Shadows.
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains and dense forests, there stood an old, creaky mansion at the edge of town. It was said that the mansion was haunted by the whispering shadows, ghostly apparitions that roamed its halls at night. Children would dare each other to approach the mansion, but none had the courage to venture inside. However, one brave young girl named Lily was determined to uncover the truth behind the whispers. Lily had heard the stories of the whispering shadows since she was a child. She couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the tales than just spooky legends. One moonlit night, when the village was shrouded in darkness, she decided to confront her fears and investigate the mansion. As she approached the mansion, the wind howled mournfully through the trees, sending shivers down her spine. The mansion loomed before her, its windows dark and foreboding. Ignoring the voice of doubt in her mind, Lily pushed open the rusty gate and stepped onto the overgrown path leading to the front door. The door creaked open as Lily entered the mansion, her heart pounding in her chest. The air inside was musty and cold, and the only sound was the echo of her footsteps on the wooden floorboards. She moved cautiously through the dimly lit corridors, her senses on high alert for any sign of the whispering shadows. Suddenly, she heard a faint whisper, a soft, ethereal voice that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere all at once. Lily froze, her breath catching in her throat. The whispering grew louder, surrounding her like a ghostly chorus. She could make out words now, whispered in hushed tones that sent chills down her spine.
Leave this place.
The voices murmured.
You do not belong here.
But Lily pressed on, her curiosity outweighing her fear. She followed the whispers deeper into the mansion, her heart pounding with each step. The corridors seemed to twist and turn, leading her further into the heart of darkness. Finally, she came to a grand staircase that spiraled up into the darkness above. The whispers grew louder, urging her to turn back, but Lily was determined to uncover the truth. She ascended the staircase, each step echoing in the silent mansion. At the top of the staircase, Lily found herself in a vast, shadowy hallway. The walls were lined with portraits of stern-faced ancestors, their eyes following her every move. But it was the whispers that drew her attention, a soft, mournful sound that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. As she moved down the hallway, the whispers grew louder, filling her ears with their ghostly voices. She reached out a trembling hand to touch the wall, and as her fingers made contact, she felt a sudden chill shoot through her body. Suddenly, the whispers coalesced into a single voice, a voice she recognized as belonging to the mansion's former owner, a wealthy merchant who had disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Why have you come here, child?
The voice echoed through the hallway, sending shivers down Lily's spine.
I wanted to know the truth.
Lily stammered, her voice barely above a whisper.
The truth.
The voice echoed.
The truth is that this mansion is cursed. Cursed by the shadows that dwell within its walls.
Lily felt a cold hand close around her heart as the truth sank in. The whispers, the shadows, they were real. And they were dangerous. But before she could react, the shadows coalesced into ghostly forms, swirling around her like a dark storm. Lily stumbled backward, her heart pounding with fear as the shadows closed in around her. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, a beam of moonlight pierced through the darkness, illuminating the hallway with its silvery glow. The shadows recoiled at the touch of the light, shrinking back into the darkness from whence they came. Lily watched in awe as the shadows vanished, leaving behind nothing but dust and cobwebs. The mansion was silent once more, the whispers fading into the night. With a sense of relief, Lily made her way out of the mansion and back into the moonlit night. As she walked home, she couldn't help but feel a sense of triumph. She had faced her fears and emerged victorious. From that day forth, the mansion stood empty and abandoned, its secrets buried beneath layers of dust and memories. But the legend of the whispering shadows lived on, a reminder of the darkness that lurked within us all. And though the villagers whispered tales of the haunted mansion for years to come, none dared to set foot inside its walls again.
Subscribe and like.